Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Dr. Ramela Janine. Welcome to Echoes and Affirmations for your daily affirmation Monday through Thursday. These messages are for your enlightenment, your inspiration, your motivation, for use in journaling, meditation, conversation with others, and aligned action. Today is Mani Monday, and I want to start off by sharing the nail color. In all transparency, I painted my nails on Saturday, and there is a little bit of wear. Per usual, I did the Sally Hansen base coat. I'm open to suggestions for maybe different base coats to try. Maybe that is the issue, or maybe it is the nail polish, which in this case was Insta-Dry. You know, maybe it's the instant dry nail polishes, but Sally Hansen Insta-Dry, and the shade does not, what is that? Come cute. Does not come cute. I don't know if you can see that, get that there. Yeah, that's a cute name though. I like the color, probably maybe not the best shade for me at this time of year. Normally this is something I would like do on my toes and not the fingers. But, you know, we're doing it here. So anyway, again, and it was a little streaky. Like if you look closely, this was actually 3 coats and it's still a little streaky. Like it's still a little transparent there. Don't know if that was, again, because of the base coat, but after the first coat of nail polish, streaks should have filled in, I think. But anyway, and then this is what I did for the top coat. So that is your Mani Monday. Now let's get your affirmation. Okay. So I found these. These are super cute. This is actually an unboxing too. Positive polish. We're going to open these together. Okay. I saw these. I got these on Amazon. Super cute. Okay, that's the box that it came in. Just move that over there. Comes with a keychain, which says, stay glossy, stay confident. Make sure you can see that. That's cute. Okay. Okay. Again, positive polish. Paint your mood. Glow your way. Oops. Paint your mood, glow your way. Open this up. And each one is actually a little nail polish. And so let's see what it says together. I love it. Okay. Even in chaos, you reflect calm beauty, like a steady, glowing polish. Even in chaos, you reflect calm beauty, like a steady glowing nail polish. That's what it looks like. It's open, front and the back is the same. These are super cute. Oh my God, this is a win. I'm gonna leave the container here so you can kind of just see it. All right, positive polish affirmations. Yeah, I think you can see that fine. And again, the little keychain. Let's set that up here. Okay. Despite the cuteness and maybe even the kitschiness of this, the message is really good. The message of being able to remain calm, confident in your power when there's chaos all around you cannot be understated. And it does take a certain level of polish, within your person, within your personality, within your growth, to be able to try and stay steady, to be sedate when you're under attack. And I don't mean like, sedate as in sedated, but like, sedate in terms of being calm, serene, being able to think and reflect, even in the midst of the turmoil. That is a very important skill that needs to be developed. And it does take being actually in, unfortunate situations for you to be able to develop that. Let's see if I'll try that. I don't know. All right. Oh, it's sideways though. Okay. I know you guys are like, come on, just leave it. All right. So anyway, what I was saying is basically to try and maintain your point, your purpose, even when, little distractions like the keychain can pop up. You deal with the distraction and then you go back to what you were doing. And you don't allow yourself to get overly flustered, it is, and you just make light of whatever, foibles you may make along the way. But being able to think and reflect in the moment when, things are going downhill is really important because you want to be able to steer your way. All right, so with that is your affirmation. And as I promised, we're going to continue to go through our yoga moves. Again, there were 50 of these, and we're just going to work through them. Again, not drawing, and I didn't draw on there, so you missed the shuffling song, and I forgot to thank the purveyor of light, life, and love for my blessings, so I'll do that now. Thank you for all of my blessings and gifts. Really, just grateful. Anyway, we're doing the yoga cards here. And again, just kind of take them in order. Previous ones you can actually find, on previous messages. And just taking from the next one on top, which is the 4-limb staff pose. It is considered a foundational movement. And that is how it looks. Okay, so I'm actually gonna kind of move that over here and see if I can get this to stand up here. See if you can still see those. Okay, perfect. And let's just see here. Again, this is a foundational pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Sorry for butchering that. Okay, all right. This is often referred to as the yoga push-up. This pose provides full body toning. Put your full body weight on the hands and feet as your body hovers just above the floor in a plank-like stance with elbows bent halfway and held close to your body. This pose isn't intended for long holds. It's typically used as a transition between other postures. Okay, one more time. This Chaturanga Danda Asana. It was worse the second time, right? Often referred to as a yoga push-up, this pose provides full body toning. Put your full body weight on your hands and feet as your body hovers just above the floor in a plank-like stance with elbows bent halfway and held close to your body. This pose isn't intended for long holds. It's typically used as a transition between other postures. Okay, there we go. And in terms of, the star rating, it is a 4-star, meaning it's pretty difficult. You may not necessarily be able to do it straight out the box. But, with working out and gaining strength, you should be able to do it. So it's full body, foundational, 4-limb staff pose. And that is your yoga for today and your affirmation and the nail color for the week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this entire video. Please like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Also, again, looking for maybe some tips on the nail polish situation. Maybe there's a different base coat or a different top coat to sort of help with this. And I just want to know your experiences with the Inch to Dry too. So again, thank you for watching. And if you would like to have me, one more thing. If you would like to have me speak at your organization, feel free to reach out on LinkedIn. I'm also on Instagram and Threads. I am not currently caring and feeding for TikTok. So just so you know. Okay, great. Thanks. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.